The Olympic Games are now underway in China, and it's exciting to watch Team USA compete, and what better way to celebrate than with a great Chinese beef dish. Joining me in the kitchen today is Chef Michelle Mussel from the Beef Demonstration Center. Welcome back, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Tell us what we have here today.
Well, today, like you said, in honor of the Olympics, we're going to be making Szechuan beef stir fry.
Sounds good.
So to get started, I just want to talk a little bit about the cut that I'm using. I'm using a top sirloin.
Okay.
This is a relatively, economical cut to use, but what I like best about it is it's incredibly versatile. I can use this straight on in a kebab or a stir fry or grill it as a steak. I can marinate it. I could do all kinds of things with this cut. Today we're going to stir fry.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've cut this steak across the grain into about 1/4 inch thick slices. So I've already started one batch.
Right.
As you can see, I've got my second batch in the skillet. And if you notice, I have all of my beef kind of in a single layer with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of oil. This is going to keep my beef from steaming. I want to get some nice browning on my beef.
So you do it in 2 batches?
I do.
Okay.
And if you need to do it in more than 2 batches, then you do it in more than 2 batches. The idea is not to crowd your pan, because what you want is the gorgeous browning and not gray steaming. So my beef is about ready to be turned over, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it, and you'll be able to see that caramelization.
Oh, that's definitely, I learned something. I didn't realize you did it in batches to make it,
yeah.
To make it cook better.
Yeah, it really improves the flavor not to do that. Okay, so we've got that all set, and then once this is about ready to be set, I'm going to add my stir-fry vegetable blend. Now, these vegetables have been blanched for just a couple minutes in some boiling salted water.
Okay.
I've kept them a little crisp, because in the end I still want some of that crispness to my vegetables, but to keep it in mind as well that it's going to be added back into a hot pan.
So it's going to be cooking still. So
yes,
right.
Exactly. So this blend I happen to get just in a bag in my produce section, or you can get it from your salad bar. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few of these vegetables to the pan now, and then I'll add the rest of my beef back in.
Okay. And you wouldn't put a lid on this?
No, because then you'll start steaming again.
Right.
So I'm going to add my first batch. I'm just going to kind of stir it around a little bit. And then I'm going to add a couple tablespoons, just a little bit, just to wet my mixture and give it a little bit of flavor, my favorite stir-fry sauce. You can use any stir-fry sauce you want to use. I prefer a spicy, gingery teriyaki sauce. So that's what I'm going to add. As you can see all the particulates in it. I just kind of spoon it over. I don't want it to get, too saucy, but just enough to add flavor. So I've done that. I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. And then while this is steaming, let's walk over and I'll talk about our final dish.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've kind of laid it on a bed of cooked brown rice. Now I got this rice in my freezer section of my grocery store. A lot of people don't know you could do that.
Section, really?
Or you could use leftover rice that you got from your favorite Chinese restaurant. Sometimes you don't always use all of your rice.
Right.
So then I've garnished it with just a little bit of chopped dry roasted peanuts. I like the extra crunch that has, and it's a little salty.
That is perfect. Michelle, thank you as always for your great ideas. To get the details for this recipe, you can visit our website at cattlemantocattleman.org.